Hi you guys, and welcome back to Intuitive-da-MoonGoddess channel. Um, I haven't been on in a while just because I had a lot going on in these last couple of days. So I thank you all for being patient with me. Um, for today's reading, these are really just channeled words that I have received. And the first three words are declare, deliverance, divine intervention. Yeah, and sometimes we go through things, but we don't declare these things as to be over within our lives, and that is kind of where my message is leading on today. And I'm going to use a couple of decks today. One would be my zodiac deck, and the other would be my dreams tarot deck, or aka tarot dreams deck. So we can get some clarity on who this reading could be possibly for exactly, or what energy is surrounding this reading. So declare, deliverance, divine intervention. And as I stated before, sometimes we go through things, but we don't declare these things as ours, or as it being over, or this battle being won, or however you put it, where it needs to go. And with deliverance, by declaring this in your heart, you are already delivered from the situation or the outcome that you are looking for. And as you get delivered from this, it comes along divine intervention, meaning that after you declared, you've been delivered from it, and then the divine intervention come in as to the lesson or acknowledging what needs to be learned. So we have Cancer. Yeah, and honestly, again, I love this deck. And I didn't notice that this deck was actually a short deck. I think it's like maybe 28, 24 cards in this deck. I forgot. I'm just trying to see what else is going to come out, if anything else do come out. Okay, so to give character to this, I got the Eight of Wands. And like I said, with this declare, that just means that, you know, whatever your circumstances is, or whatever it is that you're going through, you are not alone, that this too shall pass. See, air sign flew out. Or this could be an air sign within your life helping you overcome these battles. But definitely that with the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, is that meaning that this too shall pass, and that this is also coming to an end for some of you. And for those of you that's still going through your storm, just continue to go through your storm, and eventually it will end. Sometimes taking away out of it is not always best, and sometimes we just do have to go through that in order to reach our destination. Okay, so for deliverance, I got the Hermit. For some of you, after you have overcome your storm and whatever, the Hermit, this means that you either go into a hermit mode to get clarity on why this is happening, or why that has happened. Or if you're in hermit mode now, this is just you reflecting on yourself to give clarity and bring light back into your dark skies. Okay, and divine intervention, when that guys, that is the Magician, which either you could be manifesting this, someone could be manifesting this beginning for you, or this could be some true divine intervention going on here within your life to help you overcome some of these struggles and battles. Okay, so I guess I'm done with the Zodiac, because ain't nothing else come out other than Cancer. So I'm also going to get some clarity on the Eight of Wands, the Hermit, and the Magician as well. So lastly, I was actually reflecting on, when I got these two words, I was reflecting on a tattoo that that I thought about getting, which was something that me and my brother has drawn, which was like a heart in the form of an hourglass. Y'all, it is so pretty, but I haven't developed a good concept for it yet. So I try to get a tattoo artist to get a concept going, and so I don't know how that's working out. So I'm still looking. So the words are endless battles, timeless love. Yeah, and I've been reflecting, and I've been reflecting, and I've been reflecting so on this so much. So if you are a Cancer, I hope this speaks volumes to you, or if you know a Cancer, just let them hear the message. Maybe it'll help them get through some of their moments that's going on right now. Or you could have a Cancer moon in your chart, or your rising. And some of you might just be dealing with the air sign. And then if you are dealing with an air sign, my sister is a Cancer, by the way. And I am an air sign. I am a Libra. She's a Cancer. We have had a moment, but I know she loves me and I love her as well. But right now, I think that this separation is just needed between us, so that, you know, when we do come together, you know, it'll be for our greater good. I think this is just something because we're both headstrong, and we do bump heads on occasions. And unfortunately, this moment is really speaking to me. And that's kind of where I got this endless battles and timeless love made me reflect on that moment. Which I decided to pull back from everyone and do some reflection. So that is my storm. And I am in my hermit mode at the moment because I really haven't been around any of my family or friends like talking about. So let's get clarity on why this Cancer is out here. So we have the Two of Swords. And I just feel like that this is just someone needing to take the initiative. Although me and my sister are not really close, but we're pretty close. So then we have the Three of Cups. And that's taken away from me, the Three of Cups. And this deck kind of represents for me like removing the mask, taking off the, or in this case, removing that blindfold. And remembering what is more important in our lives. And then we have the Five of Cups. As I suggested, me being this air sign, which is my headspace. Again, this may not this may not resonate with everyone, but I can definitely tell you this is definitely about me. So I hope this resonates with you guys as well. But at the moment, as I suggested, we did have the Hermit here out here with my first read, and this is the energy that puts me in the Hermit mode, which would be the Five of Cups. And that's just the Five of Cups saying that although these three cups is broken, you still have two more to rely on, or two more cups left that is full. So you're coming out of this depression state, which I did go over there today. I took me and my kids over there today, and it was good seeing her though. I love being around my people, but sometimes when it says it's time to pull back, you know it's just time to pull back, no matter how much it hurts. So that's kind of the energy I'm in right now with this Hermit and the Five of Cups. And that's kind of where I got this timeless love thing from too. I'm guessing that's where it comes from, because although um, some things were said, you know, my love's not going to change for her at all. So, and I think that some of us get stuck in the past as to what it is that we need to escape certain realities. And by bringing just a little bit more love into our lives, we definitely can escape most of this stuff or get out of it. I guess I should have left that air sign out. Cancer air duo. And yeah, again, you know, sometimes cancers do love to hold things in, like they'll go into their own shell sometimes, and it'll just, that's just part of their energy. Like, they don't release things until they no longer wants to hold on to it. Like an actual hermit crab outgrowing its shell, if that makes sense. So, okay. Why was 81s out? And again, with the 81s, this was just you coming out the angel, as we saw that with the 2 of Swords. Okay, let's try another deck, since nothing is coming out from here. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, to clarify the 8 of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands, which is, that is 9 Wands, meaning this is coming to an end. So you guys don't fret over it. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing the inner healing. Keep trusting your instincts, because it's going to guide you to where you need to be. Remember that the focus is to always love and stay in your light and honor your truth. That is one thing about that. Like, live in it. Be one with it. Because you are almost there. You have almost reached your goal. Although you may not be there yet, it's just a matter of time before it is over. Clarify the Hermit. And at the moment, the Hermit just speaks of your path in the moment. The direction you are choosing to take to light your way. And there are a number of things that you can do to either cleanse your space, cleanse your head space, cleanse your mind and body, your soul. Yeah, and when I first started my journey, again, I did all the works. Because the energy that I had that was stuck on me, I wasn't getting nowhere with it. Because it was a lot of negative thinking. Only because these were childhood wounds and things. Like, growing up, I used to think that I was one of the problems as to why my parents separated. And I used to think about that a lot. Like, what I could have done, you know, to keep them together. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles with the Hermit. So you are well under your way. Or rather, you guys, just because it says delays around money coming in from the cold, that don't necessarily have to mean money. This could just be you as it states coming in from the cold. Like you know what you wanting. You're setting your boundaries. You're going after it, and you're not stopping until you reach to where it is that you need to go. And that's kind of what I did to put myself in a better place on my healing journey. Yeah. And then we have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you made the decision. It's just time to honor it. And with that, that's 7. And this could be a partnership, a family friend duo. This could be someone at your job. So if you having a helping hand with you to get you to where you need to be within your space and within your time, and this could actually be another healer, go ahead and complete your journey with them. Like sometimes I know some of us like to quit therapy just because we got what we needed from them, but not knowing that it's still more work to be done. So keep going to where you are going through, and let it really take over you. Like find peace with it, find healing with it, and because I did once I started, I was like, so I'm at that moment. I just lost my job. I was really going through a real moment, and I was like, who could I really just turn to get me out of this headspace? And so I just was sitting at my table. Before I got this cloth, I actually had another one on here. I don't know what happened to it. Like it had something on it, so I just threw it away. But I was just sitting up and one day, and I did this for almost a week, and I was just going through, and I was just thinking, unraveling my headspace, trying to get out of my headspace, trying to understand what was going on, what was happening to me, and all of a sudden, tears just started rolling down my eyes. So at that moment, I knew I was entering my journey. Then you have the Queen of Swords. So you are cutting off what I'm going to call this is loose ends, because you are acknowledging the fact that there is no place for this in your mind, in your soul, or in your heart. That's that timeless love. The Hermit pops up with the Death card. So some of you are putting it into your journey. You are taking this opportunity to step into your journey alone as you walk into your light, your healing. So this healing will put an end to the old you and bring forth the new you. And that's who you will be portraying from now on. That's that light that you'll be walking in. For the Magician. Why is the Magician out here? What do we need to know about the Magician? Y'all, and again, with the Magician being out here, I did say that this could be your relationship, a family friend duo. This could even be your friendship, a family member, or a therapist. Remember that I did say that this could be someone could be going through therapy at the moment, and to keep with it. So here we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Both of these are followed by the Death card. Well, so with this being out here, and the Death card did come out for this situation, this is putting an end to all the lies, the deception, the jealousy, the envy, whatever the case may be going on. Like, I really don't know. This is the Death card is putting an end to all of this to bring this abundance or clarity into your life that is needed at the moment, so you can progress into your future. I think with the Three of Swords out here as well, this could be these endless battles as well. That's what I'm getting. And that may be why it is followed with the Death card. Because when you close one door, although another opens for your better good, there's always something lurking in behind. So once you, as I said say in all my readings, once you reach one level, there is always going to be another obstacle that you have to overcome. And that's kind of where I get with this. And I'm going to get some more clarity on that for us as well. So that is the Three of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. So it says improvements underway, feeling smug or pleased. So for some of you that is in this moment, this journey for you is coming to an end. And it's going to put you in a better place, in a better state that you are in at the moment. For some of you, you are still going through these battles, but some of these endless battles that you seem to keep going over and over that you can't seem to get yourself out of. But this too is coming to an end with the Ten of Pentacles out here being present and for your greater good. And because of the Nine of Cups follow the Ten of Pentacles, that just know that you are on your right path and to keep putting in the work. Y'all are doing so great, and I'm so happy to hear that. Like, it's nothing like hearing good news, especially when you've been feeling down about something. And I think this is like, and I actually debated on the night if I wanted to do tarot readings on YouTube. And I'm kind of happy that I got right into it because I listened to a couple of readings, and you know, most of them, they talk about relationship, this one thing and the next, and I didn't want that to be my focus. So my thing of it is to focus on the individual. And I know that most of them know their stuff and they know what they be talking about, but I feel like sometimes it'll go from one thing and then it'll go into the next. And sometimes just be a little bit all over the place and you kind of feel confused about it because it is a bit all over the place. So I just wanted to keep this focus on the necessary things, which is the you. Not unless it just goes off into a partnership, if that make any sense. So then we have the Fool, the Hierophant, and then the Nine of Pentacles. So I really just thought about it, and like I said, I really wanted my focus to be actually on the collective and not just partnerships as well. Again, not unless it just goes off into it, but this was my main focus to put out what some of the knowledge and stuff that I've been through and what helped me get through my moments, as well as helping others get through some of their dark moments as well. So with the Fool, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Pentacles, I'm saying that your journey, that you are moving on to a higher level. This could be your higher self with the Hierophant being present. This could even be with your partnership, within your family, friend group, your relationship. I think I said that already. Or on your job, especially with the Nine of Pentacles present, because it's saying that although you are moving on with the Fool card being present, that you are also elevating into your higher self. Then we have the Four of Pentacles, which just popped out of nowhere. And I think this is the moment that you really want to hold on to. Like, don't forget this moment, because this is a moment that you can always come back to, and one that you can always depend on when you're feeling down and out. Because you got a sense of that you want to feel this again, that you want to feel this moment again, you want to feel that healing again, as to getting past this obstacle or this uh, or borderline, put it that way. So we have the strength card that fell out next. And with that, that just means that either while you are still going through your journey, is to not give up. Just know that, you're not the only one that has been in this position. You're not the only one that has gone through this, because um, a lot of people like to say, and I'm going to use this as a reference, they talked about Jesus too, and he still loved them anyway, and including dying for them to forgive their sins. So this type of one of these like dynamics, like it takes someone that has some really deep love for people in general, or for their family, friends, or whatever, to keep going through what it is that they're going through at the moment to come out of this situation. And then the Six of Pentacles here is present, and with that, I just see giving, 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 giving. Like you're constantly giving, but you're not receiving anything back in return. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, and although with this out here, like, let me hold this up. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. My cell phone is upright. I probably should have turned it sideways. So that's the Strength card, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. From what I understand is, though, this is your strength. Like, you give because it's something that you love to do. Remember this timeless love. Like, everything about you, you do it either in love, because you love to do it, because this is who you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. And with the Page of Pentacles out here, I get that although she's looking at herself being in abundance, like, she's looking at what she has. She's examining what it is that she has. And I just feel like that, she's wanting to pull back, but she can't with the Six of Cups being pregnant, because she knows that is where her abundance comes from, being a giver. But sometimes we can overgive until we have nothing left to give. And I think this is why the Six of Cups in reverse, because we give so much, we forgot to give to ourselves. We forget sometimes to pour into ourselves. We forget sometimes to acknowledge the good that we have done for people. And we forget that no matter what, we can expect the same thing from others. That was actually a hard lesson that I had to learn. And my sister, again, made me realize that. And it wasn't that I was expecting anything in return, because I know that I was a giver. I know that I love giving, and especially children. Like, if I could make a child's day, I would do so. And the Empress, we have the Empress and the Eight of Cups, and I be damned. What did I say? You know who you are. You know that you are this giver. But doing this giving is going to cost you your abundance. So I did make a hard decision to pull back from doing so. With intention, of course. So it was never my intention to do this. But since, I realized that I was doing all of this giving, it wasn't nothing being returned back. And although nothing was being returned back, I wasn't expecting nothing to be returned either. But, if someone is claiming to me that there was something that they wanted for a long time, I'm going to do my best to try and get it. I'm not going to wait 3, 4, 5 years, after the fact, when it could have been done the first time. Not being needy, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, just being that person that I am, sometimes we do expect things in return. And sometimes we want it when we want it, and sometimes we don't always get it when we want it, but we ended up getting it eventually. But by then it's too late, because something was said, something was done, just make us look at our family, friends, etc. differently. And hanged me. So I get that although you have elevated, you have acknowledged that who you were, you decided to pour into your own cup, and now you're in this hangman state, meaning that this is just you reflecting on everything that was said, done, and the roles that you played in this as well, because you have the tower at the bottom. So I kind of feel like this is going to put some of you at a stalemate. If you are already there in a stalemate, this will end soon, because we have the Tower card, and then the World at the bottom, and then the Four of Cups. So if some of you was put at this stalemate, that it's not ending there. Like, once everything come crumbling down, and everything, all of this meditation and cleansing and spiritual baths that you have done come to an end, you will finally receive what it is that you deserve. You actually do deserve. And then we have the Four of Cups. So people, they're going to be offering you these things. You're going to feel like that you want to go to these events. But you're going to say, you know what? No, forget that, because I remember what these people have said to me. Or I remember what some of these people have done to me. And that's kind of the position that I am in now as well, to say the least. It's not because... It's just not just because me and my sister had our differences, but just because you feel like you no longer fit into their circle. I'm gonna put it that way. And to be honest, my siblings kind of do things that are no longer fulfilling to me. So I just kind of leave them to whatever it is that they have going on. And then we have the Three of Cups. That is our last card for today. Three of Cups. So again, this is wishful fulfillment. These are these partnerships, these relationships, these family duos. This is this congratulatory at work. This could be a new career for some of you, new home. Because again, we do have the Fool out here, and that just means walking away. This could be a new car. And again, this could be just your overall energy when it comes to, how to best handle this situation that's going on with you at the moment. But with the Three of Cups, you are stepping out of an energy for some of you. For some of you, that you are coming into this energy. And for a lot of us right now, we just in that reflective state. Look here. Two of Cups came out again. So this, for some of you, this can be some type of partnership or a new career, new home. You're working on it. That's the Seven of Pentacles. And again, we have the Three of Pentacles. So again, that's 10 Pentacles out here with the Two of Cups. And you know what? I look at the Two of Cups also as the Lover's card. Just because it look like these people are happily in a relationship and you're ready to, drink to a toast or something. So that's kind of what that represents to me and what it looks like. But with the Three of Pentacles out here that's present, like this is divine order, or that divine intervention that I was speaking of earlier when I first started this reading. and that you guys are on the right path. Keep up your work. For some of you that is going on with this sibling rivalry type thing, just know that it will come to an end. You remember, guys, you don't always have to be around them. You don't always have to speak to them. But when you do get around one another, when you do speak to one another, you can always keep it cordial and keep it moving. Like, you really don't have to just be around them 24/7 or do what they do to feel, welcome, because they've already made you feel the way you felt when they said what they said. So, you know, but again, we can't pick and choose our families, but we can definitely pick and choose how we interact with our family. If that make any sense to you guys. Thank you all and for tuning into the Moon Goddess channel. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. And thank you guys. Remember to like and subscribe, or to leave a comment and a message and let me know if this resonate with you or not. Bye and have a wonderful day.